Hello, my name is Melissa, and I am a student at Temple University, and this is an alternative portfolio for my assignment class, Development and Globalization. Um, so I have a few index cards here that are going to help me break up my story a second. Um, yeah, so I guess I'll start with my story from the very beginning. Um, about me, age, sex, location, and that. Um, Throughout my life, I have been sexually abused, assaulted, and raped on multiple. Um, so this is just going to be a story of how I worked through one of these incidents, which happened simultaneously, but I'm just going to focus on one, that way it won't be quite as good. So at the time, I was 13, and I grew up in Philly, so that's where all of this happened. And moving on, um, let's continue. So at 13, I was being severely bullied in school. I, never fit in, was never popular. I know that sounds silly now, but it was really hard. Um, Also, I have laser in my eye grip, and it's really, really nice. I was also one of the heavier students again, and, but I found refuge online, as many kids do, and it's really, really quite dangerous. Um, I talked with different people from all across the globe, and you know, I finally felt like I was okay, like I belonged somewhere. And then I started talking to this man, um, again, I'm going to call him Bill, and he was 30 years old. He was relatively close, I would say maybe 20 minutes away, and we talked, emailed, gave him my phone number, texted, called, and eventually he asked if I would meet up with him. Now, thinking that I could finally made a friend, and he was so sweet on the phone. And what could go wrong? Um, everything. I I met him after school. I had lied to my parents and said that I had theater practice, which I actually did. I did that. I regret it. But but I met up with him, and I honestly forget what we did. But the first time we met was very mellow. We there was a lot of touching, but nothing that would scare me away. But as time went on, and um, we were seeing each other more. Excuse me. We were we were doing whatever he wanted. Um, so I remember getting emails from him, after we would meet, just trying to comfort me and say, what happens is normal, it's natural, it really. And there's one image I will never forget. Um, he said what had happened earlier in the day was magic, and that as we get more and more time together, it would happen more and more, and that I should just let it. And then he called me his perfect little angel. And that's the moment that he would call me his angel. I was afraid. I was afraid to be with him. I was afraid to leave him. I was just scared. I mean, of course, all of me enjoyed it. 13-year-old, hormone children. Yes, it can. What it wasn't, what he was doing was not. Um, yeah. So, I don't know. There was this girl who I could, again, there wasn't just this one incident around this time, and she knew it all. I'm not sure why I told her, because she was never really that nice to me. We never really got along, but I think I just needed to tell someone, and she was there. Um, I'm only going to use her first name, because I don't want any problems, but her name is Taylor, and I'm trying to look it up. She and a group of other girls from my class decided to tell the teacher what they knew was going on. And, the teacher, I went to a Catholic school back then, so the teacher told the principal he was a nun. And I was then called in to see the nun. And I knew what it was about. So just imagine how awkward that was. But I go in, and I denied everything, of course. They didn't believe me for a split second. They sent me back to my classroom to get my things and called the police. I completely lied to the police as well. I will admit it. It was not good. Um, I completely lied, but I was so afraid. There were so many people who I thought would hurt me. Um, but moving on. So my parents were actually on the other side of the country. They were called and told what had happened and were on the next flight out. And I went to my grandmother's house. Again, awkward. Um, and my aunt from New Jersey came up, and she took me to see the police, which was very difficult. If you ever, for some reason, have to go to the SCU office in the hood, it's scary. The building looks nice enough, but when you're inside, you just know everything that's happening there. You see people there, and you know why they are there. It's horrifying. I spent a good few hours talking with the detective, whose name I will not mention. Again, I don't want any problems. Um, and he was very, very gentle. entirely pushy but gentle. Um, he made sure I was giving her information I could, and when he would hit a brick wall with me because I was being difficult, he would try and get me to finish, but he would recognize and he was wonderful and really made it as comfortable as it could be. Excuse me. So I actually didn't talk about the this initial meeting with the officer. I only told him maybe a week later, and because he still had made me think that I was him. I didn't. It was a very abusive situation that I felt in. So I'm gonna stop this here and then make another video because there's only a 15-minute time limit and I have to go upstairs and this should break it about right in half.